house. We never thought that we'd be in a room full of really amazing, beautiful Filipinas who also believe in the same things that we do also. So this is really something amazing. Because we started just us and now we're in a room full of amazing people. So yeah.
First of all, congratulations, Anna, Camille, and of course, Kirsty, for all of the contributions you've made to the company. Because 10 years, right? You've been with them for 10 years? Oh, 12. Okay. So, kulang pala yung math ko. But I want to know, when you come up with new products, really, especially this face care innovation line, you just launched 4 in 1 year. How do you do that? Like what? Can you walk us through that entire process?
Okay, personally, I really love beauty products. So, for example, with the Bakuchol, when we were researching, like, oh wow, Bakuchol is like the natural retinol. It doesn't create any irritation in the same way that retinol does. You're like, we should be the brand that should be known for this particular raw material. In the same way that si Ate Ana felt so strongly about using calamansi, we were like, hello, you're from the Philippines, how come these Korean brands are already using calamansi? So we were like, okay, we need to do something and we need to create products from these raw materials, from these raw ingredients. So, of course, with the help of everyone in the company, our marketing, we, created a product design for it, and then our R&D spent so many, like probably hundreds of prototypes by now, just to create these 4 products. So that's how we do our products. So it comes from inspiration, it comes from customer need. It also comes from product suggestions from our consumers. And then just to give you an idea how it's so, from scratch. We don't just purchase formulations off the rack.
You don't just relabel. They
Exactly.
really go through the rigorous process.
Correct.
How long does it take?
Roughly 1 to 2 years. Kasi even just the sourcing of the raw materials takes months. Kasi we really check on everything, the origin, how is it manufactured, wala bang harmful byproducts released to the environment. So all of that, mga 1 to 2 years.
1 to 2 years per.
The vitamin C was more than enough.
Yes.
It was like 1.5 because we started developing the vitamin C serum in 2021.
And you tested on yourself.
Yes, and we also have a consumer research team. So we make sure that we do rigorous panel testing for it. Like for example, for our vitamin C serum, we made sure that the testing process with our panel is 1 month just to see the full results. And for our Bakuchol, sunflower oil Bakuchol, I think it's 12 weeks? 3 months.
3 months for Bakuchol because certain active ingredients take longer. So I think that's one of the things I love about Bakuchol. It's not instant. So it takes 12 weeks for you to really see it. So our testing will have to be minimum 12 weeks. So nothing from human nature is released without proper testing, without really completing all the necessary tests. Because of course, we care about you guys. We have to make sure that everything is just going to be safe, just as we do.
Not only that, for the raw materials and the active ingredients that we include in the formulations, we use everything at the dosage that it was studied at. So, hindi siya yung something na parang, okay, may tilamsik lang ng hyaluronic acid or meron lang, katiting ng ceramide just to call it out. It's really used in the dosage that it was studied to prove it effective.
Wow. Sorry, that's a bit loud. But yes, wow. Because now that you pointed that out, the effectivity of the products is really something that you can expect because it is the recommended dosage. Just unlike something that they'll put a little bit and they'll label it, right? But do these 4 products complement each other? Can you use them with each other?
For sure. Ako, my routine is, I love the vitamin C. So for day, I put the vitamin C first and then the hyaluronic acid. And then sunscreen before I put on makeup. And then for the nighttime, I do vitamin C again, but then I also put ceramide first, and then last is either Bakushol or overnight elixir, whatever is on my counter. I just kind of alternate those two. That's my 3-step thing.
Okay, so take notes. But you mentioned natural, right? Everything about human nature, really, your sourcing, it's natural. What inspired you to create a natural line?
I guess when we started, it was 2008. I was fresh off of college. And it was also, I suppose, yung kasagsagan na natural products in the US were becoming more and more popular because I went to the US straight after college. And then here in the Philippines, the natural products that were available during that time was so expensive. They were all so expensive that a bottle of shampoo that would probably last you a month cost probably like 500 pesos. So, and of course, Ate, back then, you were a new mom.
Yeah, I was a new mom. I only had 2 kids and now I have 6. So long time ago. Both my kids, when they started Human Nature, they were below 3 years old. So I was nerding out on trying to figure out how can I be a good mom? So todo the research on the internet, and I realized there's so many harmful chemicals, for example, in baby powder. So I didn't use baby powder on my kids, and then there's so many like phthalates and other chemicals that can really harm children. So I was like, oh my gosh, babaho na lang ba yung mga anak ko forever, or I have to come up with something. We have to come up with something that's safe for them. So for me,
We were researching in the library
Yeah.
with a newborn and a 2-year-old.
so tinataon namin yung research namin pag nap time nila. So then we'll just be in the stroller, and then we'll research there. And then for me, that was really the motivation. I wanted products for my kids that were safe and that will make sure that there were not going to be any long-term harmful effects. Buti na lang we met people like Kirsty.
But that is very, very inspiring indeed, because it really does come from a place of heart. I mean, you made it for your children, right? And now other people's children get to use it, and I use the kiddie soap. Guys, try that kiddie
So
soap.
technically, you're our child.
Yes, Mom. But I'm sure there are a lot of challenges to go natural, right? It's more expensive. It's the research that goes into it. How do you stay true to being natural?
We go through a lot of process sa product development. So we already discussed kanina that we screen everything we use, not just the origin, but the process, how it was manufactured, and also on the safety. And also it's a matter of understanding a lot of limitations that we face. Like, syempre, you really can't compare natural raw materials to the synthetic counterparts when it comes to, let's say, foamability or how strong the scent is. And we also do a lot of testing sa consumers. All our product claims are backed up by studies, either internal or external. So it's really checking everything, going through everything, making sure that what we put out there are, safe and effective.
In terms of the struggle, our first ever shampoo, I think, was the 98th or the 99th prototype because it was that difficult to formulate.
Grabe, 99 times. It's like how Thomas Edison created the light bulb. Like, you really don't stop until you get there. So, guys, we're not yet done, but let's give these lovely ladies a round of applause for really their dedication. No? And